GWF fans, welcome. It is GWF Rumors. My name is Wilbur, and I'm the intern here at GWF headquarters. And let me tell you, things around HQ have been crazy. Did you see that September 7th edition of Invasion? If you haven't seen it, you need to go stop this right now and go check it out, because it was just crazy. You had Dark Menace in the middle of the ring starting everything off, demanding a rematch for Monolith, complaining that Daimyo had cheated to win the championship away from him, ending Monolith's huge winning streak, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable that 23 cards, I think it was, that Monolith had been champion, all ended in an instant the other night. So on Invasion, Dark Menace was demanding a rematch. Well, now, if you remember and recall, Wolf had won a non-title match against Monolith, so Wolf was in line for a title shot as well. Daimyo came out, said he would take on anybody. Things then got crazy when Commissioner Massive came out to try and sort everything out, and the Troubleshooters came out asking for their rematch against Rage and Paralyzed to win back the Galaxian Tag Team Championship, and then Jungle Warriors come out demanding their match too. You had all these men in the ring, and of course it was only going to end up in a huge brawl, which it did. Commissioner Massive, you know, he's been getting a lot of flack recently. I think he's doing the best he can. I think he's doing a pretty good job. He cleared the ring and then made two incredible decisions. Of course, if you watched Invasion, you saw the two amazing Galaxian tag team matches that took place. And at the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Jungle Warriors were the ones that won the belts. Unbelievable action. Of course, the big news is for the upcoming event on October 14th, ladies and gentlemen, Supernova. You're going to want to catch this live. Two, not one, but two Galaxian Championship matches. First one, Wolf taking on Daimyo, getting his title shot. Finally, the returning Wolf will get his shot at the big belt. Will he be able to do it? And if he does do it, will he be able to survive the match at the end of the night? Because whoever wins against Daimyo and Wolf is going to have to take on Monolith at the end of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And trust me, Monolith has been stomping around HQ here, and he is more than just a little bit upset. So it's going to be an amazing set of matches that you're not going to want to miss. Also on the card, ladies and gentlemen, Interplanetary Champion Havoc will be defending his belt against the #1 contender for that belt, Swarm. This is should be a pretty fantastic match. Havoc, you know, he's been pretty great since he's been back from injury. He was out for a long while due to that beatdown that the Gladiators gave him. But he's back, and he has silenced a lot of critics because he's really, he grabbed that interplanetary belt and has just been hanging on for dear life. And folks, how sick is this match going to be? Tricks versus Disaster. You saw what happened on Invasion the other night. This is going to be crazy. I would not be surprised if it ended in a disqualification and led to some sort of mega showdown at Random Acts of Violence, which is the big super card coming up. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It could be crazy. Anything can happen here in the GWF. Also on the card, you have a Milky Way Falls Count Anywhere match. Divided We Fall versus Master Race. Another violent match that is, folks, if you're sitting in the first couple rows, if you're sitting anywhere in the arena, you're going to want to watch out, because these guys are, I'm sure, going to take the match anywhere. And there is a rumor that Plethador is going to try and run the Rotunda Gauntlet again. We saw what happened. He pulled out the win against Scimitar, but then lost to Trix. I don't know if he's going to attempt it, or if he's going to take a card off to possibly heal from the beating he received wrestling two matches, one right after another. And folks, this is the kind of big news, is that you have Valor, American Guy, and the Betrayer all returning from their suspensions, and Endgame has been here all week demanding a match against American Guy to pay him back for the beatdown that they gave to U.S. Mail and the injury, putting him out for 12 cards. Folks, Endgame is enraged. We've seen in recent weeks Endgame defeat Sly Drury. We've seen Toron defeat Sly Drury. Ladies and gentlemen, Endgame and Toron are on a mission, but there's still two members down. Anvar is out, U.S. Mail is out, and we have all four members of Outlaw Nation returning. You are not going to want to miss it, folks. It is going to be all the action, and of course, the only place to check it out is on Champions of the Galaxy Online. go over to cotgonline.com. Log in there with your username and password and check out the user set for Toaster Boy. That's where you're going to find all this action. Folks, the end of the year is coming up, and we've got just a few matches left before the end of 21-22, and we kick into 21-23. What is going to happen? Who's going to end up the year as the heavyweight champion? Is Wolf going to be able to do it? Is Wolf's return finally going to come to fruition and he's going to be able to get the belt? Or is Damio, the man who surprised everybody, going to defeat Wolf and Monolith in one night? Now, how much of a medal on the chest of Damio would that be? All right, folks, I've said too much. I got to get back to work. Check out COTG Online and check out the user set for Toaster Boy to find all the actions. Check out the rankings. They've just been released. Folks, nothing but action here. All right, I got to get back to work. See you.